Hello, everyone. It is me, Gillian Charles Davis. Today, I choose to speak to every single one of you about drugs and the way that it affects our livelihood, the way it affects us as individuals, the way it affects our families, and by extension, even our communities. Drugs are, in fact, very more dangerous than either one of us can ever imagine. Many of us believe that, just having a little bit of marijuana once in a while is innocent, or just, popping an extra prescription pill means absolutely nothing. But truth and in fact is it means a lot because this adjusts our system. Have any one of you ever taken any drug that you think is innocent and turned out that you're either allergic to it? Have any one of you seen someone who've overdosed on any type of drug, be it marijuana, be it cocaine, be it heroin? Or have any one of you ever heard of someone that have died from a drug overdose? These are very important questions that we should ask ourselves. And if you're able to ask yourself that question and come up with a no answer, well, kudos to you. But if you're able to ask yourself these questions and can answer yes to every one of them, then I implore you to get more educated on drugs and the effects that it have, not just on you, but on our entire community. Some of the most dangerous drugs that we have in our society, I'm just going to list three of those that I believe are the most dangerous. Cocaine. Many of us seem to think that, oh, it's just a white powder and it's not dangerous. Cocaine is, in fact, one of the most dangerous drugs known to man. Once someone begins to take the drug of known as cocaine, it is proven to almost be impossible to get off that. It takes a grip on you mentally and physically. The constant use of cocaine leads to death. You have a lot of respiratory problems, you may suffer a heart attack. Even children are born into this world to parents who are or have been addicted to cocaine prior and during pregnancy. Is this really something that we want to continue happening in our society? We don't want to see this continuously in our society. Cocaine can cause hemorrhaging. Now, there are many people who hide the fact that they are addicted to this drug, and due to that, they become very good at hiding their addiction, and it causes hemorrhaging, and they don't get that taken care of. And because they don't get it taken care of, it becomes a bigger problem than it really should have been in the very beginning. Secondly, LSD. LSD is one of the most potent, mood changing drug that you could think of. Many of us know it as I can't remember the street name right now, but LSD is so potent. It is acid. That's the name is. I'm sorry for my mishap, but LSD is best known as acid, and it's found from a fungus. And I'm not here to educate you on what LSD is. I'm here to tell you how dangerous it is. Um, I'm not even gonna tell you how it's made or how it's designed or anything like that, but it looks like cartoon characters, and it's very addictive, and it's also, it's can also be sold in liquid form. But no matter what form it comes in, it leads the user, whoever it is that's using this drug, in a very serious, dangerous place where they hallucinate. It's a hallucinogen, and it causes you to hallucinate and makes you feel like the wall is pink when the wall is really white. So this is, just a briefing, I should say, on what a potent drug is. And finally, the most common one of all is heroin. It is highly addictive, and it is very easy for anyone to find and have a dose of heroin. It is a very illegal drug, and it's also the most easily accessed drug out there. And due to that, many of us are addictive. Is this the life that you see yourself having? Being constantly looking for a rise, constantly looking for that next high? I don't think this is the life that any one of us should have. And I just want to implore you that you need to stay off drugs. You need to not get down that dangerous, potent road. Drugs is a killer. And I know many of us have heard this many a million times, and we are very much tired of it. But again, I want to stress on the fact that having a drug addiction only leads to one place, and that's death. And neither of us, neither our parents, our sisters, our brothers, our friends, wants to be standing there over our dead bodies saying, hey, he died from a drug overdose. There are many positive things that can happen when you do not take drugs, whether it's marijuana, cocaine, heroin, LSD, whatever it is. There's ways that you could get help. Whatever it is better to not use that drug. Even alcohol. Many of us feel like just drinking a beer is, oh, it's nothing. But if you're drinking the same beer over and over daily, it's a problem. And there are ways to help. There are treatment centers that we can go to. There are various different ways in which we could just combat this drug and alcoholism problem in our communities. One of the most important thing in terms of drug addiction, one of the most important ways in which we could combat that would be to reduce overdose death by providing easy access to naloxone. Naloxone is available as a nasal spray, and it blocks the deadly respiratory suppression caused by heroin and other such hard drugs. So if we implore government officials to make this more available to the people in our society, then that's one way to combat drugs. We could also identify and crack down on prescribers who are providing large quantities, like the drug dealers. The more people we have out there selling them out instead of hiding them, are the more people that are better able to, get them off the street. Educate yourself. Educate yourself on the dangers that being addicted to drugs possess. Educate yourself on what it is to be a drug-free life. Being drug-free is simple. You get up, you go to work, you do what you have to do. You happy, you take care of your family, you build a life, you build a home. Staying drug-free is important because then you're able to live a fulfilled and happy life. And I just, want to say that if you guys have any other questions, feel free to just post them in the video below, and I'm more than happy to assist each and every one of you with any question that you may have. Having a good life, being drug free, being able to be there for your friends and family, being able to take a walk on the beach, all these things are important, and they're way more important than having a drug addiction. So once again, I just wish to close off by imploring you to say no to drugs, whether it's a cigarette, whether it's a drink of alcohol, whether it's just just take a little dose of marijuana. Please just stay off drugs, because drugs are bad, and it only leads down to a very dangerous road. Thank you. And once again, I'm Jillian Charles Davis, and thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support and everything. Have a good day. Bye.